Dear students, welcome to this new video or new session that will consist of exercise 6.2. Before this exercise 6.2, let us recall what we have learned in previous video. We have learned about the parallel lines and transversal and its application. So, if a parallel line is cut by a transversal, then the corresponding angles so formed are always equal. This was the axiom. Then the converse of this also was there, that if the corresponding angles are equal, then the line cut by the transversal are always parallel. So by taking help of these two axioms, we have proved the following theorems. So theorem next to it was alternate angle theorem. So in that alternate angle theorem, what we proved? We proved that if lines are parallel and if they are cut by a transversal, then the alternate angles are formed are always equal to each other. That proof we have proved by the help of corresponding angle axiom. Then later on its converse also we see that if alternate angles are equal, then lines are always parallel. After that we also proved about co-interior angles. If the lines are parallel and if they are cut by a transversal, then angles formed in a co-interior pair are always supplementary, means their sum is 180 degree. We also proved its inverse. Its inverse was that whenever the co-interior angles are supplementary, then the lines given are always parallel to each other. So now, with the help of this one axiom, means two axiom, that is converse, and remaining theorems, we will see exercise number, or we will solve exercise number 6.2. So let's start exercise number 6.2. The first question is, find the value of x and y, then find the value of x and y, then show that AB parallel to CD. See, this type of figure is given to us. In this is line AB, this is line CD, and it is cut by a transversal, and we have to find out, it is given that it is 50 degree, it is x, what about this is y, and this one is 30 degree, it's 130 degree, right? Now what we have to do, we have to find the value of x and y, and then we have to show that AB is parallel to CD. So let us start. What is given to us? We have to find out x and we have to find out y. So let me know what is the relationship between angle 50 and angle x. The relationship between angle 50 and angle x is they forms a linear pair. So we can write angle 50 plus x is equals to 180 degree. Reason is fast, you can write linear pair. Correct? Now 50 plus x is 180, so x will be equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree. Okay? So x will be equals to 130 degree. We got x equals to 130 degree. Now let us find y. What is the relation between y and 130 degree? It is vertically opposite angle, so we can write y is always equals to you will ask me, sir, these two are also corresponding angles. So can't we find by corresponding angles y equals 130 degrees? So no. Why? Because in question what is asked to us, show that these two are parallel lines. Show that means आपने को दिए वाला नहीं है, नहीं दिए वाला है तो आप इसको corresponding angles या alternate angles से नहीं निकाल सकते हो. ठीक है? Now we have to prove whether they are parallel lines or not. Now you can write what is the relationship between x and y. Here angle x is equals to angle y. ठीक है? Angle x is equal to angle y. But we can do it equation number 1, equation number 2. We can write it from 1 and from 2. What we can write from 1 and 2, that angle x is equals to angle 1 y. But angle x and angle y forms a pair of what? Alternate angle. Forms a pair of alternate angles. And we know if alternate angles are equal, so the line A, B and CD will be parallel to each other. So therefore we can give it equation number 3rd if you want to give. Then we can write therefore line, which one? AB is parallel to line CD. Why? We can write from 3, or we can write from converse of alternate angle theorem. From converse of alternate angle theorem. Have you understand? One thing keep in mind, we can't write directly with, we can't find x and y directly with corresponding angles or alternate angle theorem, because it is not given to us that whether these two lines are parallel or not. ठीक है, parallel दिया नहीं है इसलिए. Now second, that is question number 2 you will see. Question number 2 is, in the given figure, 3 lines are given to us. Okay, and a transversal is also given to us. Then see, this line is line AB, then line CD and line EF. Here Z, Y and X. If what is given to us? If AB is parallel to CD, AB is parallel to CD, number 1. Then again what is given to us? CD is parallel to EF. CD is parallel to EF. Then and Y is to Z. Y is to Z is equals to 3 is to 7. To find what we have to find? X. We have to find X. Now see, we need to find this X. Now we know X forms a linear pair with, linear pair co-interval with Y. For that we need AB parallel to CD. Is it given to us? Yes, AB parallel to CD. But we don't know the value of Y also. So X plus Y we know that by this given ratio, and then we can find out the value of x. So let's start. What is given to us? AB पैरेलल टू CD, ये अपने को दिया है, ठीक है. देन CD पैरेलल टू EF, this is also given to us, correct. Now from these two, what we can write is AB is parallel to CD, CD is parallel to EF. So from 1 and from 2, what we can write? AB is also parallel to EF. AB और EF भी कैसे रहेंगे? Parallel. If I give this 1, if I give this 2, this will be third. So from what it comes? From 1 and 2. ठीक है? From 1 and 2, what we got? That AB is parallel to EF. Now what we will assume? We will assume this y is to z is 3 is to 7. So we will take relate y is equals to 3a and z is equals to 7a, as they are in ratio. So ratio we have taken in multiple, y equals to 3a, z equals to 7a. Now let us use, we know AB, we can write angle x plus angle y is how much? 180 degree. Number 4, angle x plus y is equals to 180 degree. Reason is what? Equation number 1. AD parallel to CD. ठीक है? They are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Okay? Reasons are very must. What about x? X is nothing. What about y? Y we can write 3a. Therefore, x plus 3a is equals to 180 degree. Okay? So let us proceed now. What we can write about x and z? Yes, they forms an alternate angle. Okay? So write it down, or we can also do one thing. Yes, we can write for that also. Angle x and angle z forms a alternate angle, as AB parallel to EF. AB is parallel to EF. Therefore, angle x is equals to angle which one? Z. Reason alternate angles. Reason is alternate angles. Okay. What about x? We can write what? X plus 3a is equals to 180 degree. Here x plus z is our alternate angle. So x and z are alternate angle. Z is how much? Z is 7a. Therefore x is equals to 7a. This also we can do as equation number 6. X is equals to 7a. यहाँ पे x plus 3a equals to कितना आया है? 180. उधर कितना आया है? x is equals to 7a. We can put here x equals to 7a and we can find out the value of a. Put number 7 x is wrong in this, we will put equation number 5 implies, what it will imply? X means 7a plus 3a is equals to 180 degree. From 5 and 6, it is from 5 and it is from 6. 7a plus 3a is how much? It is 10a. 10a is equals to 180 degree. Therefore, a will be equals to 18. a का वैल्यू कितना आ गया? 18. तो आपको पता है x और z कैसे है? इक्वल है. इसको भी एक इक्वेशन दे दो, इसको इक्वेशन 6 दे दो, क्योंकि उसका काम पढ़ने वाला है आपको। एंड हियर वी राइट 7। नाउ सी हियर, you know x is equals to z, and we can find out easily the value of z. Yes, z what we have taken 7a. So z is equals to 7a. So z is equals to 7 into 18. So multiply this, you will get the value of z. 7 8 are 56, 5 7 7 plus 5 is 126 degree. As z is 126, what will be the measurement of x? X will also be how much? 126. As x is equals to z, therefore angle x will also be equals to 126 degree. This what we were in need of. See here, I have gone through this method. It is not necessary that you also should go with the same method. You can change where you want. Just one thing keep in mind, it should be the legal method. ठीक है, आप कुछ और मेथड भी होंगे आपके पास में, तो you can go through that method. ठीक है, सिर्फ आपको ध्यान में रखना है कि you should do it legally. और मेरे को ये लगता है कि you should try by yourself only. If you know once the property, then you should be knowing it that how to apply it. If once you know in geometry how to apply it, then it will be, sometimes it may be a lengthy procedure, but 100% it will be the right if you are applying the right properties there. Okay, now again the next problem we will see, that one is third, I think. Yes, third one is such figure is given to us. Such type of figure is given to us. I think this is perpendicular, and again this one line is given to us. Here A, this one is G, F, B, C, D, E. Okay, this one is given to us. What is told to us? See, if AB is parallel to CD, given what AB parallel to CD, these two are given parallel to us. Then EF perpendicular to CD, EF perpendicular to CD, EF जो है ये CD के ऊपर क्या है, परपेंडिकुलर, मतलब यहाँ पे एंगल 90 डिग्री का फॉर्म होगा. Then and angle GED is 126 degree. Angle GED is equals to 126 degree. To find what we need to find here, angle AGE comma angle GEF and angle FGE. These three things we have to find. Angle AGE मतलब ये फाइंड करना है आपको. उसके बाद में GEF means this one you have to find, and FGE this you can get by linear pair also. Okay, once you find out AGE. So let's see what we have, and then we will find GED is 126. Where is GED? GED ये पूरा कितना है 126 डिग्री. उसमें का आपको ये पता है FED ये कितना है 90, तो 90 माइनस करेगा तो आपको मिल जाएगा GEF, और GEF निकालने बोला है आपको, so you will get GEF. So solution, how we will get? See, now we know that angle GED can be written as angle GEF plus angle GEF plus angle FED, angle FED. ये कंफ्यूज नहीं होना. What we have done here, angle addition property. Angle addition property, we have added the angle. Now angle GED, you know about GED, it is 126 degree equals to GEF. GEF we don't know, so angle GEF as it is plus about FED. FED it is 90 degree given. ये अपने को दिया था सब चीजें. 90 को इधर लेके आ जाओ. 126 minus 90 degree equals to angle GEF. Find out it is how much? It is equals to angle GEF will be how much? 126 minus 90 is 36 degree. So we got angle GEF, that is equals to 36. ये मिल गया अपने को GEF, ये जो है ये मिल गया 36 डिग्री. Now we need to find this two. ठीक है. अब आपको ये पता है पूरा 126 है. Now you can find out this one because these two are parallel lines and you can take this one as transversal. ये transversal है. What is the relation between this angle and this angle? Let me know. What is the relation? I am writing here AB parallel to CD and which one is transversal? GE. GE is transversal. Transversal. देखो अच्छे से AB is parallel to CD and GE is transversal. So relation between this angle GED. Therefore angle GED is equals to AGE. क्या है? देखो ये ट्रांसवर्सल, एक राइट साइड में है दूसरा लेफ्ट साइड में है और दोनों भी अंदर है एंगल. सो अल्टरनेट एंगल्स is equals to angle AGE. These are alternate angles. ठीक है. These are the pair of alternate angles that they are equal. अब GED आपको पता है it is 126 degree. Therefore we can write angle AGE. ये कितना आ जाएगा? 126 degree. Reason this was given to us. What was given to us? That angle GED is equals to 126 degree. चलो ये और एक मिल गया. AGE मिल गया, GEF मिल गया और FGE. FGE. Now what is the relation between these two angles? See, these two angles forms a linear pair. या ये एंगल देखो और ये एंगल देखो, इनमें भी कौन सा? कोइंटिड एंगल. So we go by कोइंटिड एंगल. So line AB parallel to CD and GE is transversal. Therefore angle GED plus angle FGE is equals to 180 degree. Reason क्या है? इन दोनों के रीजन बताओ. ये ट्रांसवर्सल दोनों के एक ही साइड पे और दोनों भी अंदर है. मींस दे आर co-interior angle. They are co-interior angles and co-interior angle always comes 180 degree. In that you know GED is 126 means 126 degree plus angle FGE is equals to 180 degree. Correct? send it to that side. Angle FGE is equals to 180 degree minus 126 degree. Now subtracting 180 minus 126 will be 54 degree. Therefore angle FGE is equals to 54 degree. आपने इसको लीनियर पेयर से फाइंड किया तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन as we have learned parallel lines and transversal, तो उसके एप्लीकेशन से जाओगे तो आपकी प्रैक्टिस होगी, okay, and it will help you to solve different types of problem with the same properties. Okay, so thank you. Again I am telling you that whatever I am doing, it is not necessary that you should also go by that only method. You can select your own method and you can go by that. Okay, so thank you.